Okay, so I've now opened this up. I just want to look for clues on the fly here because I don't. Okay, this here. That has to do with Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen is he's a Disney character from Cars. His number is 95. So I take 93, subtract it, I get 92, right? 92. 92 is 29 backwards because we're Saugeen 29. S-A-U-G. Our community number is Saugeen 29. So that number actually means Saugeen 29, but you have to connect it to Lightning McQueen. It's hot in here. Did you see that white backhoe on the back? That white arm. So the white arm on the back of that backhoe represents somebody's arm here being Caucasian and not Native American. That it used to be, those things are called bobcats. So there's a representation of Jaden through her mom's name, her nickname Cat. So Cat, and these guys sing a song, Bob, Bruno Mars. I can't remember the name of it, but if you type in Bob and Bruno Mars, the song comes up about girls chasing skirts in the summer sun, and honestly, I ended up with none. So I'm chasing down a girl, Olivia Rodrigo, hoping that she'll want to get with me. That bobcat that went by with her was a representation of Olivia holding my arm. So this is a representation of her because she's on her videos. She's in she usually rides a purple moon, and purple or indigo is the color after blue. So her indigo or violet is her. So it represents her being an angel. That wings an angel. Also represents her being McQueen, Lightning McQueen. So, McQueen. Yeah, so that number here, the 93 actually means 95 because this is Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen. So that there, Lightning McQueen, when you subtract that number from there, you get 29. It means the girl who's associated with riding around on a purple, indigo, violet moon is my queen or McQueen. So that means McQueen here, or queen, which is Olivia Rodrigo. And not the other lady, because the other lady, she's happy in the relationship she's in, and she's I'll be quite honest. There's a video where Olivia Rodrigo is sitting around with a little boy. There's a guy asking questions to a little boy, and Olivia asks him a question about dating, and he says, "The only person you can date are friends or whatever." He says, "And you're not supposed to date your cousins." She starts laughing. Why not? And he says something silly. So that's me dating Jaden, who is my fourth cousin, which, that is still pretty close. So I was okay with it in the beginning, but because it's distant enough for me, but nevertheless, we're still related by blood. So I'm quite happy, letting her be happy, and I'm happy with my new wife, Olivia Rodrigo. The only thing is, can I convince her to get with me? Because if she chooses to walk away because she can't handle the baggage that I did here in this house to save her and all mankind, all creation, then I have to enact the Miss Universe contest and go look for another wave. So that's this here, Olivia. It's a clue. Like I haven't, I like doing clues for Olivia because there's lots of them. But this here, and that's what that represents. But let's look at this here. So now I'm 52. Okay. So there's a 2 there. So if I add 5 and 2, because of my age, if I add 2 there and add 2 there, I get that Lightning McQueen. So this actually means 52 because I'm 52. So you take the 2, you transpose it there, and you have Lightning McQueen. Now, because I just got done talking about the nuclear fusion engine, lightning has something to do with this nuclear fusion reactor. The plasma science. That's what's on the bag there. Okay, so I gotta grab my diagrams here again. So, this is grandmother of Lightning McQueen. So, plasma from the lightning, right? Lightning. So, whoops, yeah. So, lightning is the 4th stage of matter, right? Which is, where are you, engine? This one here. So, this is the 4th stage of matter. There's plasma in there. So, you're looking at lightning plasma. McQueen. Okay, so we have to add frequencies. This mic, if you think of it as like that, like a mic, okay, like this, like mic, you get mic. Okay, so lightning mic is the clue. This number here with that number and this girl means we have to add in her frequencies. So there's frequencies here, science, in the red. This is her. So you want to add sound waves of that there, and you want to add orange frequency, yellow frequency, green frequency. So we need all these frequencies positioned here because that's deatomization technology. So when you position Lightning McQueen frequencies back here, including grandfather, of all those laser lights, you can deatomize that there. So you deatomize it. Normally in deatomization, reatomization, we put sound, we put lasers on the top and sound waves on the bottom. So we're trying to move things around so that we can use these frequencies here and these lasers here to uncouple the atomic bond of that hydrogen atom and that oxygen atom. We need to uncouple that so that we can use these particles as the ions to push through the engine. So imagine all those things building up over here, like at the end of the engine here. So all those particles are going to be building up like that in that sleeve, and then they're going to be forced through those 25 holes in here. And that's what creates your supernova engine. But to break apart the atomic bond requires all frequencies. Just like what you learned in deatomization, reatomization. So we have to include all these frequencies here in that part here. So we push them this way. In theory, we could probably do lasers as well. If we put the lasers in here, it's superheating the plasma and the lasers are shooting right through there. Even the lasers are going to get compressed into here, like that, right? And then you have sound waves getting compressed into there. But the lasers and sound waves are going to uncouple the atomic bond. That's the addendum. And I get that simply by looking and analyzing the data science. And we now know where we need to use those frequencies, put them over here, to uncouple the atomic bond, to use those as ions or subatomic particles to force through the engine.